Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here in my flat in Rochester this afternoon. The time is about 20 past 4. I took Max out for a walk this afternoon around 2 o'clock and I had just had a migraine. The cleaners had used a really strong, powerful disinfectant or cleaning liquid this morning, and it brought on a migraine. So I got the migraine about 1:30, and I didn't think I was going to be able to take Max out for a walk. It was bad, but I waited to about 2:05, and I went and took Max out for a walk on my own because I live by myself. At that time, I hadn't had any post, but I went downstairs, looked in my mailbox, and I had like quite a few items of post in the mailbox, but I didn't want to walk around with it, so I left it in the mailbox. There was a big big grey package for somebody else. It looked like clothing. I walked outside the communal door. I walked over the road and I was feeling a bit, when you have a migraine and it leaves you exhausted, I just felt tired. And it was unbelievably hot. It's got hot again. I don't know what the exact temperature is now, but when I went out at 2 o'clock, it was unbearably hot. I mean, people were walking around, with really thin shorts on, and that is understandable in this weather. Absolutely. I just went out in my shorts and my top. So I walked up towards the field. There was 2 young lads sat on a bench yapping about shit. It's shit. The usual. And then I walked around and onto the field, and there was just one man on his mobile phone. He was on his mobile phone like a businessman sat on a bench. And then I just walked up and there was nobody else. There was people in the Mercedes-Benz building drilling, and the boats were making a loud noise. The people on the boats banging the cargo down. Bang, 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 a load of noise, and I just had a migraine. So I just kept walking, and it was terrifically hot. I thought it was unbearably hot, and I had a bottle of water with me. And I just walked around really slowly and took it easy. And then on the way back, there was a Royal Mail van, and it looked like my father Derek with grey hair, and he's got like a posh voice, this guy. So the Royal Mail was parked outside the co-op, the guy that looks like my dad who's deceased, and he went into the travel lodge. And then there was an old man that looks like he walks a dog that looks like Shep, a dog that me and my mum and dad used to have years ago, and he was dressed like in his vest and shorts. And then I just came home, and then I picked up my post and came indoors, and I just was so hot I thought I was going to faint, so I had a shower, hence my hair is wet. I had a shower, a cold shower, because I just felt unbelievably hot and sweaty, and it's really hot. Alexa, what's the temperature?
At the moment, it's 26 degrees Celsius. Tonight, you can expect a low of 14 degrees.
It's 26 degrees Celsius. It's absolutely boiling inside the flat and out. So if it's 26 degrees out, it's usually hotter in here. And I couldn't cope with it. It was driving me mad. I had to keep putting myself under the cold water shower head. It's terribly hot. So I had a shower, and I uploaded the video of me walking around the field with Max, because I always do a vlog doing that. And it was just, I was listening to Narc Survivor, a gang stalking survivor, before I went out at lunchtime, and he was talking about the tactics that these gang stalkers use, and one of them is obviously noise, and we've been all through that before. You know, we've been all through that. So there was banging, thumping, drilling, and my head was pounding, and I just carried on, and just, I don't know, I've been writing it all down in my journal. So whenever I watch a video, listen to a podcast or a radio station, it's like they're listening as well. They're listening to it. These gang stalkers are listening to it. And then it comes to life outside. So this guy was talking about how he was gang stalked, and still is, for the past 8 years. And he was trying to do his video, and you could hear people banging, thumping, talking, clattering cutlery, and being a nuisance in the background. You really could. And he in the middle of his video, he went and put earphones on, because every time he does a live video, he says he gets a load of noise from where, you know, his neighbours and that. Like myself sometimes. He also said whenever he does a live stream, he gets about 100 gang stalkers in his live stream. Gang stalkers in his live stream, a bit like I was getting. They were taking the piss out of me, weren't they? They were laughing and taking the piss. And I got the gist that it could be someone down this road, or in the area, like one of the neighbours, going down my live stream and being nasty and horrible to me. And that's another reason why I stopped doing it. I stopped live streaming on TikTok. It was getting on my nerves. It was driving me crazy. They knew all my business. They knew everything about me. This morning, Facebook, they're trying to contact me on Facebook. Who are you? HAWRU. Who are you? Block them. Then another profile appears. Who are you? Who are you doing? And whore is a whore. It's a slag. It's a prostitute. They're not saying how are you. They're saying who are you? And a whore is a slag, a prostitute. You know, a hooker. And that was before I went out this afternoon, and there was 2 lads on the bench. So I'm noting it all down in my journal. The police have got back to me. I reported that damaged parcel, and they've got back to me. I haven't read the email yet. They have responded, the police. Just now, a black guy, a delivery guy, rang my buzzer, and he had rubber gloves on. You know, like hair dye gloves? He had a pair of rubber gloves on. So I go to my buzzer, answer the buzzer, deliveries, he said, and he had white rubber gloves on. Like surgical gloves on his hands. And gang stalkers intimidate, they try to frighten, so he's got rubber gloves on. And I'm going to show you what he delivered. It's my Labubu. And they are little creatures with funny teeth. Little soft toy dolls with sharp teeth. Labubu. Come in this grey package. The box is slightly battered. So this is how it is. I haven't opened it yet. Labubu. I don't know what one I've got. I just wanted to get one. They were all over TikTok, Labubus. And the box is battered. It's battered. Bashed about, but it's been sellotaped. So we're going to open this now. This guy just delivered this just now. So, Labubu, the monster. So it's got the monster on it. Labubu, the monster. Little soft toy dolls with teeth. See? So let's open it and see which one I've got. Made in China. It's got pop mart on it, the monsters. And his head turns round and so does his feet. It says it's a Labubu on eBay. Labubu. And I've got the brown one. Now what's the brown one? I think this is sesame. Got toffee, lychee berry, soy milk, sea salt coconut and green grape. Sesame bean. I think this is the sesame bean one. Labubu. Keychain, put them on your bag. His head turns round, this one does. His head turns round. Just wanted to see what a Labubu looked like. Exciting macaron, the monsters, final face. Right, that's what was delivered just now in my mail this afternoon. You know that my Bluetooth digital scale share, well, I got some AAA batteries for it because it took batteries and it smashed to pieces. It's been thrown in the dustbin. So I've just got some spare AAA batteries. And these have come from Birmingham. River Street, Digbeth. Digbeth, 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 Birmingham. That's where those batteries come from. We've got some glow-in-the-dark balloons that I bought myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glow-in-the-dark balloons with stars on. So now they're going to glow in the dark, those ones. I got these myself. Look at the size of these, guys. I got these myself. So we've got a large red balloon and a large pink one that came in this creative balloons bag. I think they're 36 inches, those balloons. 36 inches, they're large. I've got these for my bedroom window, some daisies. And vinyl stickers to go on my bedroom window. And finally, I got some photos printed off my mobile phone. Like when I went to Whitstable. Lobster Shack with Whitstable. Lobster Shack. Just had my mobile phone photos printed out into photographs. That was me at Whitstable. Because I'm going to get like a frame and stick these pictures on the wall, you know, get a frame and have little frames on my wall. Come out quite nice. I've got memories. There's obviously pictures of family on there as well, so I can get my memories and put them into frames and put them on the wall. Today I'm spending a lot of time at home by myself. My mother's rung. I've been listening to people talking about gang stalking, people talking about narcissists, stalkers that have murdered women, and what happened before it led to murder, how stalkers won't leave women alone. They give them unwanted presents, they stalk them, they just won't leave them alone, and it can lead to murder. This afternoon wasn't too bad for me. I didn't encounter Charlie. There's activity where Charlie was, where he was on Sunday, stood. It's a hive of activity where he was in that over 55's block of flats. He doesn't frighten me. He's just a nuisance and a pest. So I didn't see him today. It's just been very, very hot. I've had a terrible headache, but I've kept myself together. They haven't managed to trigger me off. They try every single day, and when I listen to this guy's YouTube videos, I realise I'm not alone. That when I'm, it's the same thing happening to me. He survived it for eight years. He lost his girlfriend and everything because of it. They won't leave him alone. 24 hours a day, constant noise nuisance, being pests. Whenever you're with somebody, trying to cause trouble, trying to cause a rift. If you've got a boyfriend, girlfriend, they try and spread rumours and cause a rift. And he ended up on his own. And he's a young bloke. He's not like me. I'm in my 50s. He's only in his 30s. And for me, this has been going on forever. This nuisance. Dogs barking, bin stores banging. But at least my parcel isn't broken today. Yesterday my parcel was smashed to smithereens. Deliberate criminal damage because someone's not getting their own way. I've got dark glasses on because I've had a headache and the sun's been blasting through the window. I've managed to get some washing done. I've managed to get my washing done. I think the headache was caused maybe by the heat, but I ate a quiche that had cheese in it, and it did taste really strong. It's just a matter of just ignoring it. Whatever they're doing, they're just attention seekers. They just want your attention, and they do everything nasty and horrible to get it. They'll say shit, poo, fuck, it smells, it's disgusting. They'll shout stuff like that out, thinking you're gonna get all cross and angry. They want attention. They act like children and babies to get it. They're mentally not well. They're just not right in the head. A normal person doesn't act like that. A normal person just gets on with their life, but they latch on to you and won't leave you alone, and they just won't stop. They won't stop. So in this weather, you have to keep the window open. I'm not sitting in here sweating to death. It's boiling. It's like a sweat box, a sauna. So I just have to put up with it. I do like my Labubu. Wanted to see what the fascination about them was. These little monsters with sharp teeth from China. So I finally got one. They're very expensive at the moment, but like, in the early 80s Cabbage Patch dolls, they were horrifically expensive as well. They'll come down in price when the craze is finished. I just wanted to see what one was like. People are buying them like £100 worth of them, going crazy, and they'll just end up in a car boot sale about 10 years time. Do you know what I mean? Cute though, I must admit. This craze with funny sharp teeth. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna have keep some fluid in me, and I look forward to going outside this evening and seeing what happens. See you later.